Hey everyone, what's up? It's Tiffany. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Tiffany, also known as Abigail Elizabeth. If you read any of my writing, welcome to the tribe, and welcome back to Tiff's 31 Days of Samhain. Today we are going to be continuing the Taylor Swift era look with Evermore. Evermore. This is going to be a pretty simple look. And again, because it's probably the perfect look for my drag anyway. Also, if you want to go to support me in drag, my Patreon page will be, or their Patreon page will be in the description below, along with everything else. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to prime our face. Get this stuff out of the way first. So I am going to be priming my face with Earth Harbor's Mermaid Milk Nutrient Glow Moisturizer. This stuff is amazing, y'all. I used to use this in my nightly skincare routine, but I loved it so much that I decided to use it in all of the makeup that I wear. Also, I would say Coconut Head is back, but my hair is just up. If you followed me for a long period of time, you would know that story, which I guess I'll talk about it while I'm getting, ready and everything. So, okay, so the next thing we're going to be taking is this Butter Glow Concealer from Physicians Formula in the shade Light to Medium. Fortunately, I do not have a beauty blender, so I'm going to be using, where is it? Damn it, I'm going to be my fingers, my clean fingers. We're just gonna, do that. Anywho, so to, kind of talk a little bit about the Coconut Head story. Oh my gosh, where do I flip and begin with the Coconut Head story? So, back in 2019, I had lost the home that I knew and love. Sorry about that, you guys. That I knew and love because my late father got laid off of his job of 40 plus years and everything. So we had to make a huge decision. It was either to stay and be limited or to move. And we made the difficult choice to move. At the time, I had cut my hair really short, kind of how my hair is up right now. So I want to say maybe about to right here, maybe a little bit shorter. And at the time, everyone started calling me Coconut Head because there was this character on, I think it's Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide or something. It was one of those millennial shows back in the day. With the same hairstyle. The next thing, okay, so back to the makeup tutorial real quick. The next thing we're going to be taking is setting. To set all of this, we're going to be taking the Cooling Loose Setting Powder from Wet n Wild and a fluffy brush. Okay, so back to the Coconut Head story real quick. So that's, a lot of people were like posting all of these, what I used to call them as hate pages. They were posting like, Coconut Head, here's Coconut Head, look at Coconut Head, why are you such, Coconut Head this, Coconut Head that, this, that, and the other. Y'all, it was a mess. It was a mess. And of course at that time, I thought, I was just being bullied and people were just harassing me, making fun of my hairstyle and everything because I had cut my own hair back then. But looking back, I'm like, why the hell was I so upset about, Why the hell was I so upset? When in reality, I could be laughing at my own self. Because yes, it was it was a little bit funny because I did cut my own hair. Because I was no hairstylist back then, but shit, man. Whatever. And all of that. And people had continued. So people had continued to, you know, post all this crap, and even private pages on social media continue to post about, you know, oh, coconut head, you know, this coconut head, that, you know, tips of coconut head, this, that, and the other. And, you know, it really, at the time, it did get to me, you know, because I thought, you know, they were right, you know, because I wasn't really a good hairstylist. And even my own family called me coconut head, like, or should I say my former family. Or should I say my former family? Anyway, the next thing we are going to be taking is going to, I don't know where the heck my other, oh, here it is. So the next thing I'm going to be taking is, for the Evermore look, is from the Morbid palette, and I'm going to be taking this dark, this kind of a dark, I'm going to be taking these two colors, so I'm going to be taking this tan color and this dark brown color, and I'm going to be putting that on the crease. This color is extremely pigmented, so. Anyway, back to the coconut head story. So, like I said, all of these social media pages, anonymous pages, probably, you know, from a certain person who shall not be named, to to her spouse, to my former family, and so many other people that call me coconut head, and they thought, haha, it's so fucking hilarious and everything. We'll get them, you know, we'll get her, and all this other bullshit. She's so untalented, this, that, and the other. Looking back, it was kind of funny. Actually, looking back, it is cringy. It's cringy because, first of all, I had a mullet before that, and now everyone wants a mullet. So but the thing is, I was bullied for it. Like, why do you want to have something that you bullied me for? Or that you hated me for? Like, why? I don't get that. I really don't get it at all. But that's just me, y'all. Let me tell you. But basically, that's the coconut head story. Again, anyway, like I said, I'm going to be also taking this, and that's also going to go onto the crease as well, just to give it a little bit of shimmer. But it's just, I'm telling y'all. Coconut head story is so crazy. So crazy. Okay. But yeah, the coconut head story is like, that's just the beginning, y'all. That's just the beginning of the coconut head story. I have so much to tell you guys about the coconut head story, but we'll get into that a little bit later. But that's just the beginning of the coconut head story. That's just the beginning. If you guys still want me to tell it and everything like that, just leave it in the comments below, and I will. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed to tell the story anymore. Alright, so I'm going to be taking the BLK/OPL eyeshadow stick in Golden Glow, and I'm going to be placing that on the lid. I think this is probably going to be one of my favorite looks out of the entire Eras Taylor Swift era that I've done. You could probably guess, you know, that this entire 31 Days of Summer was about Taylor. But yeah, like I said, if you guys want to hear the entire Coconut Head story, feel free to let me know. That's just part of it, y'all. That's just part of it. I remember when people were pointing at my upper lip, and somebody on Instagram had the nerve to make a page about it, about my called Tiff's upper lip. I'm like, what? What about my upper lip? This is crazy, y'all. Now, I was gonna say, I was gonna take the Physicians Formula Butter Glow Liquid Bronzer. I forgot what is the shade. It's just bronze. You can take that as well, but I highly recommend you do a little bit of it because this stuff is very, very dark. I used to use this for my drag king. I think I might still, but this stuff is very dark. And I will show you how dark it is. That's just a little bit, and it's very, very dark. That's just a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see it well, but that's dark. That's dark. I'm okay, Alaska. I'm okay, Alaska. That's one of my fur babies. I'm okay, baby girl. Okay, so the last thing we are going to, that we're going to be taking is, of course, the lips. Now, if you have, like, a nude lip color, then go ahead, like any brown color will do. Like, any fall, autumn, nude brown color will do for this look. However, I do not have it at the moment. So, I am going to be taking the Villains Color Changing Lip Balm from Wet n Wild. One of the best collaborations they ever did. Just like so. One of the best collaborations that they ever did. And there you have it. Oh, almost forgot. Setting spray, because that's probably the most important thing. Actually, I think this look is kind of good for this, you know, more look. I am taking the Kelp Shake Setting Mist from Wet n Wild. Just like so. And this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and I will talk to you. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, night, wherever you are in the world, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.